Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Wednesday, May 28, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Wednesday. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, right after my National Day calendar segment, I'll have my famous birthday segment for you all, where it features our famous people who were born on this day. And also tonight in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Thursday, for your Friday, the upcoming weekend, and on to the first half of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Wednesday night as I begin my National Day calendar segment. In fact, as I look at the calendar May 28th, the list of the National Day holidays is definitely making me hungry for some reason. And one reason for that is that today was National Hamburger Day. So who do you think has the best burgers? Excuse me. Is it McDonald's, Burger King? And so is it McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Sonic, or Checkers or Rallies, or Hardee's or Carl's Jr.? Is it Red Robin? We did have it for Druckers here at one time. I believe they bankrupted and closed most of their stores. Whataburger, Dairy Queen. The list just goes on from there. What about Chili's? The best place to grab a burger. Of course, today was National, or Griff's. Today was National Hamburger Day. On this day, National Hamburger Day wraps up National Burger Month and also ushers in the summer grilling season. Hashtag National Hamburger Day. Hamburger. Seasoned ground hamburger. Seasoned ground beef grilled and placed between two slices of bread or a bun. Weave and topping with sauteed onions, peppers, pickles, sliced onions, or cheese. Add condiments such as ketchup, mustard, or mayo. Any of these combinations create a modern American version of a hamburger, one of America's most popular foods. So, how many of you have hit the grill this past weekend? How many of you have hit up the grill this past Memorial Day weekend to grill just by grilling up a hamburger, despite the rough weather? Here's the fact: the world's largest hamburger was 2,566. The world's largest hamburger was 2,566 pounds. The world's largest hamburger was 2,566 pounds, 9 ounces, and achieved in Pilsen, Germany on July 9, 2017. Much controversy surrounds the origin of the hamburger. However, it most likely first appeared in the 19th or early 20th centuries. Over the years, the hamburger has become a culinary icon in the United States. Here's how to observe. Fire up the grill and get some patties started. Will you add cheese and make it a double? There's so many options when it comes to our burgers these days. How do we even decide anymore? Some creative burger choices you may seem to try are blue cheese, coleslaw, avocado, fried egg, barbecue, and peanut butter mac and cheese. So of course there have been a number of restaurants to find some deals on hamburgers, how to make the perfect hamburger on behalf of National Hamburger Day. Okay, here's Five Guys, another place I can name. Smash Burger, even though we no longer have that here. Smash Burger or Five Guys. So for those of you that have craved a hamburger on this day, today was your day to celebrate. So you may have gone inside Applebee's or Chili's to grab that perfect burger. So here's another food. Here's another food fact that kind of made me hungry today. Although I did not have a hamburger, I sure was craving one. Again, who has the best burger? Is it McDonald's, Burger King? Is it McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Sonic, Whataburger, Dairy Queen? I've even named a few burger places that we do not have here in Shreveport. We did have Twisted Root here in Shreveport on 9th Avenue, but unfortunately they closed down a couple years ago. Today also was National Brisket Day. Each year on this, so how many of you actually hit up the grill for a brisket? Each year on this day, National Brisket Day celebrates one of the 9 prime cuts of beef. Today presents opportunity to enjoy delicious cut of beef in a variety of ways. Just make sure to cook it slow and long. Hashtag National Brisket Day. Brisket comes from the breasts or lower chest of beef or veal, and when prepared correctly, renders both flavor and tenderness. Brisket is a tough and relatively inexpensive cut of meat and requires some patience to cook in order to reach maximum tenderness, but we guarantee the reward is well worth the effort. When selecting brisket, select a well-marbled cut of meat. The fat will keep the brisket moist and add flavor to the final product. Always season it well and give it a dark sear to seal in the juices. Cook it slow and cook it long. Brisket can be cooked in the oven or over indirect heat, brisket can be cooked in the oven or over indirect heat or over charcoal or wood. Many times oak, pecan, hickory, or mesquite is added to the other hardwoods to enhance the flavor. Brisket will be fork tender when it is fully cooked, and it is then served with or without a sauce. If you have the grill fired up, because there are plenty of recipes on the internet that will satisfy all sorts of tastes, go ahead and add some corn and cauliflower. Both love the grill, and they also complement brisket very well. Coleslaw and pasta salad also go well with brisket. Try adding some fresh fruit by grilling pineapples. Depending on where you live, watermelon might be coming into season, but a fresh Waldorf salad would fit the bill too. In fact, watermelon is apparently already in season. So how do you prepare brisket? Share your tips and recipes. While you're ready, explore the recipes and flavors too. Don't forget to use hashtag National Brisket Day to share your National Brisket Day celebrations on social media. So it is about the brisket, and of course, just thinking of brisket makes me think of craving one, because especially the smell and taste of barbecue, of course. So grilling season is getting well underway, especially with the extended long hours of daylight in the warmer weather. So not only was today National Hamburger Day, today also was National Brisket Day, National Beef Burger Day, National Flip Flop Day, and also today was National Senior Health Fitness. Okay, now not only was today National Hamburger Day, today also was National Brisket Day, National Beef Burger Day, National Flip Flop Day, and also today was National Senior Health and Fitness Day. So burgers and briskets each celebrated on the same day, May 28th. Now here are famous people who have celebrated their birthdays earlier today on this day, Wednesday, May 28th. Today, wrestler Seth Rollins turns 39. Pop singer Alec Benjamin turns 31. Soccer player Phil Foden turns 25. Pop singer Kylie Minogue turns 57. Pop singer Kylie Minogue turns 57. Pop singer Dayon turns 27. Rapper Lil T turns 22. Rapper Nova turns 25. TV actor Lucas Gage turns 30. Pop singer Maisie Peters turns 25. TV actor Jake Johnson turns 47. Voice actress Laura Bailey turns 44. Soul singer Gladys Knight turns 81. Reality star Jep Robertson turns 47. Punk singer iDress turns 35. Rapper YTB Fat turns 24. movie actress Carey Mulligan turns 40. Pop singer Colby Caliad turns 40. TV actor Justin Kirk turns 56. Soccer player John Stones turns 31. Pop singer Daniel Vita turns 24. Movie actress Jessica Rolfe turns 38. So those are our following famous people who have celebrated their birthdays earlier today on this day, Wednesday, May 28th. And congratulations to the LSU Shreveport Pilots for winning another game. The LSU Pilots baseball team, as they are in the as the historical. The LSU Pilots. I haven't said much to say about this, but the LSU Shreveport Pilots baseball team is constantly one for the record. Because in fact, they were featured on GMA this morning, especially for those of you who were up watching this morning. So they're now nationally known. So congratulations LSU Pilots baseball team for winning Game 3 of the NAIA World Series. They're advancing to the semifinals. So they now, with tonight's victory, 10-0 over. So with tonight's victory, that LSU has done it again, tying the all-time college baseball consecutive wins record with a 10-0 win over Southeastern. So the win pushes the Pilots in the NAIA semifinal, where they will have a rematch, which. So they are now 57. They are now 57-0. With hope. I think they played. So LSU has earned another victory, moving to 57-0. Such a historical season to LSU's Pilots baseball team, LSU Shreveport. So congratulations to the LSU Shreveport Pilots for improving to 57-0 for the season, and have not. So this is something that's definitely going to get back to the not only to the Louisiana State University of Shreveport, but also to the entire Shreveport Bossier City area. So I just got to say congratulations to LSU Shreveport Pilots. And also earlier tonight, the Oklahoma City Thunder defeats the Oklahoma City Thunder win over the Minnesota Timberwolves with the final score of 124-94 to advance to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2012. Just a few mini sports to address here on this Wednesday night. Now let's get into it with your weather. And of course, I do have at least another day of decent chance. Now we did experience yet another. It's been another day with at least a chance of shine. It's been another day with at least a chance of another day with at least a chance of showers developing, but not. Now cloud. Now we've had lots more clouds around today, which limited the severe weather threat. But we did see lots of clouds, which gave way to a few showers developing. Actually, this afternoon, early this evening. But the threat for rain and perhaps a few thunderstorms is not over yet. We still have at least another day to deal with another decent chance of showers and storms. Another decent chance of showers and storms. More shower and storms move through the region tonight. Mild and humid conditions are expected tonight as areas of rain with a few embedded thunderstorms spread east across East Texas and North Louisiana. Look for temperatures tonight to range throughout the 60s. So temperatures tonight, it will be mild and humid tonight with lows in the 60s. So we should be in the upper 60s. That's actually closer to where we should be this time of year. Rain chance tonight. Rain chance will be highest over East Texas and North Louisiana. So areas east and south of us have managed to see the heaviest of the rain. Averages and records for this day, for this Wednesday, May 28th. Normal high is 88. Normal low is 67. Record high is 97, set back in 1886. 46 is a record low set on this day back in 1961. And we are not under any watches or warnings here on this Wednesday night. And of course, we've seen this is the line that brought us a few showers and storms earlier this afternoon, especially in the afternoon and early evening hours. But we did not see much in the way of heavy rainfall. But we did have plenty of clouds around just to keep temperatures held in check, just to keep temperatures from getting as warm as what they would have reached. I was expecting temperatures to be today to be a relatively normal day, but cloud cover and the chance of cloud cover and the few afternoon showers has managed to keep daytime readings held mostly in the low 80s. So we didn't quite get as warm today, unlike what we saw yesterday. A few of the shower activities is being concentrated over portions of south and southeastern Arkansas, as well as north and northeast Louisiana. That's where the line of showers and storms are being focused right now. But if you look on the regional radar, we're seeing a line of showers impacting portions of south and southeast Kansas, as well as northern Oklahoma, and also the portions of southeast Arkansas and northeast Louisiana, extending mostly, and the heavier of the rain is being concentrated across portions of Mississippi, nearly much of the state of Mississippi, as well as the southeastern Louisiana Gulf Coast area, into portions of western Alabama, along the entire Mississippi and Alabama Gulf Coast, extending all the way to the Florida Panhandle, and also the portions of eastern Alabama to western Georgia. That's where you see the heaviest of the rain impacting these portions of the South, including Mississippi, far southeast Louisiana, into portions of Mississippi and Alabama, and in the small portion of the Florida Panhandle, if that's highlighted. That's where you can see the heaviest of the rain impacting. Some of this rain actually affected the Shreveport area earlier this afternoon, but we did not see much in the way of any heavy rainfall. Not like what we saw earlier in the week, especially during the Memorial Day holiday. But our weather pattern, regardless, will remain unsettled. Our weather pattern, regardless, will remain unsettled. But our weather pattern, regardless, will remain unsettled, at least for another day. But I do have some drier days in the forecast. I do have some warmer and drier days in the forecast. If you guys are wanting to experience a little less rain. I'll let you guys know when we're finally gonna get rid of the daily rain chances. Just so, but the daily rain chances may not last any much longer in the forecast. But we did see periods of mostly light rain developing earlier today. But today is mainly cloudy and rather seasonably. But cloudy and today is mainly been a cloudy and rather cloudy and seasonably mild day for us, with temperatures holding in the upper 70s to low 80s. So clouds and rain kind of kept temperatures a few degrees lower from what they would have reached. So it didn't get all that humid, but it was a little bit cooler than normal for a daytime high temperature. But we did see experience of a few showers that developed, especially late during the afternoon and earlier during the evening. Temperature outside here on this Wednesday night is 73 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Humidity is 83%, dew point is 68 degrees. We have a southeast wind at 3 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is at 30.01 inches of mercury. And we have visibility at 10 miles per hour. Severe thunderstorms and heavy rainfall. Severe thunderstorms and heavy rainfall in the central and southern plains. Severe thunderstorms and heavy rainfall in the central and southern plains through tonight. Severe thunderstorms capable of very large hail, damaging wind gusts, and a few tornadoes will continue through tonight across parts of the central and southern plains. Heavy rain will pose a threat for flash flooding across portions of central and coastal Texas. Thunderstorms may also cause isolated wind damage across the southeast. Excuse me. So tonight should be a rather seasonably mild to warm evening for us overnight tonight. Most of we should be in the upper 60s because that's where we should be this time of year on the average for nighttime lows. So tonight with partly cloudy skies, we should bottom at 69 degrees with the southeast wind at 5 miles per hour. I'm going to put your rain chance at least at 20% overnight tonight. Now tomorrow, as we go into your Thursday, it will be mostly cloudy and humid with afternoon thunderstorms in parts of the area. Again, it's not going to be frequent. It's not going to be a widespread rain event. That means not everyone's going to get the rain at once, but we do have. But be prepared for the possibility of flooding and be prepared for the possibility of flooding to occur. Expect afternoon thunderstorms in parts of the area. Of course, storms can bring localized damaging wind gusts, hail, and flooding downpours. As we top at 87 degrees tomorrow. In fact, 87 degrees, that's close to what our normal high temperature should be this time of year. 87 degrees will be mostly cloudy and humid with thunderstorms developing in the afternoon in parts of the area. Not everyone's going to get the rain. We still have that chance of the scattered hit and miss storms. So I do have at least another day with a decent rain chance. So you may want to keep. So you probably want to keep your umbrellas handy tomorrow as you go into your Thursday. So be prepared for the possibility of the severe weather to occur. With the high temperature of 87 degrees with the south-southwest wind at 7 miles per hour, chance rain 40%. Now that's tomorrow going as we go into your Thursday. And you expect partly cloudy skies to develop overnight with temperatures mostly in the low 70s. So that's just a few degrees above normal. So have another rather seasonably humid and muggy start to the day tomorrow. Tomorrow with partly cloudy. Tomorrow morning 6 a.m. with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 71 degrees. 9 a.m. tomorrow with cloudy skies, we should be at 75 degrees. Noon tomorrow with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 81 degrees. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 85 degrees. 6 p.m. tomorrow evening with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 86 degrees with the round of storms developing early tomorrow evening around 7 p.m. 9 p.m. tomorrow night with cloudy skies, we should be at 79 degrees. So tomorrow is so if we could get in a bit more sunshine during the day tomorrow, then we will see temperatures tomorrow. If we could use a bit more sunshine during the day tomorrow for your Thursday. But then we'll start. If we could use a bit more sunshine tomorrow for your Thursday, then we'll see temperatures. Then temperatures will likely get warmer tomorrow as we advance into your Thursday. But I do have some drier days in the forecast as well. So not the entire 7 to 10 day period will feature feature rain. So we're not going to see daily rain chance. We're not going to see daily rain chance. So I'll let you guys know when. But the daily rain chances may be coming to an end sooner than you think. And of course that also means that I may have some incredibly good news for those weekend plans. I'm also going to let you guys know. I will also let you guys know exactly what we could be expecting I will also be letting you guys know exactly what the upcoming weekends look like for those of you with plans. Yeah, and I think you're going to be excited about the upcoming weekend weather. About what I have set up for the upcoming weekend. So here's what the next 7 to 10 days have in store for us. So after tonight's low temperature is 69 degrees. Of course, that's just about that's just about a degree or two above normal. That's like a so I have a seasonably warm start today. Tomorrow morning, overnight low temperature 69 degrees, with maybe just at least a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm or two possible. I cannot totally rule out anything, but if we see any showers or some storms developing overnight, if we do see a chance of shower or thunderstorm or two developing overnight, then it should not be much. Now tomorrow, going to your Thursday, it will be mostly cloudy and humid with afternoon thunderstorms with afternoon thunderstorms in parts of the area. So not everyone will get to see rain all at once. As you go into your Thursday, it will be mostly cloudy and humid with afternoon thunderstorms in parts of the area. Of course, storms can bring localized damaging wind gusts, hail, and flooding downpours. So be prepared for the possibility of strong severe storms develop especially towards tomorrow afternoon. So be prepared for that. With the high, and because of that, temperatures will likely be held close to normal. With the high close to normal, which means actually tomorrow will be should be warmer than what we saw today. With the high of 87, low of 71, winds will be from the south-southwest at 7 miles per hour, chance rain 40%. Now that's going into your Thursday. Now for your Friday, as we wrap up the week, it will be a nice day for us with partly cloudy skies, high of 84, low of 64. So now as we go into your Friday, expect partly cloudy skies with the high of 84, low of 64. Winds will be from the north at 9 miles per hour, chance rain 10%. So I do not have as much so your Friday is actually starting to look dry, and of course the weekend is also looking. The start to the weekend is also looking nice and dry. It will be a nice day for us with partly cloudy. Expect partly cloudy skies for your Saturday. A nice day for us. So at least to start to your weekend, we could use another break from the rain. We have another break from the rain with the high of 85, low of 64. Winds will be from the northwest at 6 miles per hour, and no rain is expected as we start your weekend. Now for your Sunday, expect partly cloudy skies, maybe at least a slight chance of a shower, thunderstorm or two possible. But it shouldn't be anything much with the high of 88, low of 70. Winds will be from the west-northwest at 5 miles per hour, chance of rain 20%. So we'll close out the weekend with at least a slight rain chance, but it shouldn't be anything much. And at least the weekend is looking drier. Now going to your Monday, as we get into the start next week, it will be humid with mostly sunny skies. Now, of course, we'll start to see a summer-like pattern returning. High of 90, low of 71. Winds will be from the south-southeast at 8 miles per hour, chance of rain 10%. Tuesday, expect partly mostly cloudy skies with the high of 90, low of 74. Winds will be from the south-southeast at 10 miles per hour, and no rain is expected. Now, towards the middle of next week, which next Wednesday, it would be mainly cloudy, warm and humid with cloudy skies. High of 93, low of 74. Winds will be from the south-southeast at 9 miles per hour. No rain is expected. And of course, we'll start to see the return of rain chances. At least low rain chances do return towards the latter portion of next week. This will be for next Thursday, which is the 5th of June. Next Thursday, which is June 5th, it will be humid with mostly sunny skies with highs in the low 90s. Humid with mostly sunny skies. Maybe a slight chance of a shower, thunderstorm is possible. Shower, thunderstorm or two is possible by next Thursday, which is the 5th. But highs will be in the low 90s with a 20% rain chance. So, chance of rain 20%. Slight chance of shower, thunderstorm or two is possible by next Thursday, which is the 5th. Next Friday, which is the 6th, expect a couple showers possible. Otherwise, it will be partly cloudy, very warm and humid with highs in the low 90s. Chance of rain 40%. And then by next Saturday, which is the 7th, expect very warm temperatures, most sunny skies, highs will be in the mid 90s and low mid 90s, and no rain is expected for next Saturday, which is the 7th. I do have lesser rain chances along with but eventually we're going to start to see temperatures on the rise, but that's not going to happen just yet. We have at least another day with another day with decent rain chances but a rain chance. So we're starting to see a little less in the way of rain. So temperatures, because the temperatures will actually be, at least through Saturday, with temperature, daytime high temperatures will actually be near to slightly above normal. So we should be in the mid, at least in the mid 80s for daytime highs for tomorrow, which is Thursday, also for Friday, and also for Saturday. Highs will be warming in the mid 80s each day. And we start on the, of course, we'll begin the warming trend as we go into your Sunday, as we close out the weekend. Highs reaching the upper 80s, and we start to see temperatures reaching the low 90s. Another taste of summer is returning upon us as we get into the start of next week, as we go into the first full week of June. And also, do not forget, this coming Sunday, June 1st, not only this coming Sunday, June 1st, marks meteorological summer, it also marks the official start to the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. We also get this coming Sunday, June 1st, also marks the start of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. I will be keeping you guys up to date to see which tropical waves and which hurricanes could be leading towards it could be leading toward that tends to brew either in the Atlantic or in the Gulf. I will be keeping you guys up to date on exactly what hurricane or tropical system that we could be dealing with this season. So prepare for another rather active and busy season, much like last year. Again, your daytime high, so we should be in the mid to upper 80s for tomorrow, which is Thursday. We're in the mid to upper 80s for daytime highs tomorrow, actually close to normal. We'll be just a tad below normal for Friday and Saturday, with highs reaching mid 80s each day. Then we'll warm to the upper 80s for Sunday, and then of course we start to get into a much warming trend as we see high temperatures reaching the low 90s each day for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 90 rain chances, 40% tomorrow, only a 10% for Friday, no rain is expected for Saturday, 20% for Sunday, 10% for Tuesday. I'm sorry, I'll start over. 40% tomorrow, 10% Friday, no rain expected for Saturday, 20% for Sunday, 10% for Monday, and no rain expected Tuesday or Wednesday. So we start to get into a focus on a drier trend towards the upcoming weekend, also again toward the middle of next week. So rainfall totally should be well under 0.2 of an inch. So not looking quite as solid compared to what I was telling you guys a few nights ago. So we're gonna so we have at least, so for those just looking for expecting a dry weekend, then we should have it. So it looks like that. So as of right now, much of the weekend's looking dry, safe for that slight rain chance on Sunday as we begin the month of June. And then of course, so we start to get into a taste of summer with high temperatures reaching in the low 90s, but not much in the way of rain until for the first half of next week, and then we start focusing on at least it looks like the best rain chance with the next week. It happens to be tomorrow, so we could be dodging. We could be dealing with another round of those spotty afternoon showers and storms, but it won't be for everyone. It won't be anything substantial torrential because we have experienced, because we received over 8.5, between 8.5 and nearly almost 9 inches of rain so far. We've received well over 8.5 inches of rainfall so far. So far during the entire month of May. So looks like tomorrow happens to be the best rain chance that we see. Then we'll start focusing on a drier trend beginning Friday. Maybe another slight rain chance by Sunday, and then we'll focus on warmer and drier conditions toward the first half of next week. But that basically will be. And that basically will be all that I wanted to share with you guys here on this Wednesday night. And I will be keeping you guys updated with the latest on rain. I will be keeping you guys with the latest on what may happen with the expected another round of storms expected during the day tomorrow. Keep you guys up to date if anything occurs. Well, that will be all that I have for you guys here on this Wednesday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I am officially signing off here. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.